earlier this month in an effort to stop Republicans from passing new voter restrictions there, or voter integrity laws. The Washington Post is reporting that Texas House Speaker Dade Phelan has signed a warrant for the arrest of one Democratic legislator, the first since they left Texas and headed to D.C. Now, the warrant was signed Sunday, directing law enforcement to take Philip Cortez into custody and bring him to the House after Cortez returned to Austin to negotiate with Republicans, but then decided he needed to fly back to Washington, D.C. all of the sudden. Now let's welcome in Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton for more on this. General, great to see you again.
Good to see you too.
All right, so Philip Cortez, he is a fugitive of the law. Are you going to send the Texas, can the Texas Rangers go up to D.C. and track him down and bring him to justice?
If they had cooperation from the local authorities, they could probably do it. But in this case, in Washington, D.C., would not be the place I'd expect to get cooperation for something like this, like voting and protecting our Constitution.
Yeah, you know, where is Walker, Texas Ranger, when you need him? I kid, of course. But this is a serious issue.
He could do it.
And we talked about the fact that this is costing Texas taxpayers a lot of money because there's supposed to be a legislative session right now, and the Democrats are MIA.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and it shouldn't be costing the taxpayers money. It should be a one and done, get out of there. The other thing that people miss is the legislators that are there, they have families, they have family vacations, they have jobs that they're missing. This is pretty much a volunteer job. These legislators make $600 a month, and these legislators that are showing up to do their jobs are missing out on making a living, and so it is a hardship for many of them, and these Democrats that have left aren't taking that into consideration at all.
Yeah, you know, it's weird, too, because you always hear Democrats talk about how great Austin is, and it's like the only cool thing about Texas, and they don't want to be there. I mean, and again, I'm kind of joking here, but you know, the Texas legislature only meets every other year. So, you know, this is the chance to get stuff done, and they don't want to get anything done, of course. Let's also talk about some news that you got to make yesterday with the endorsement from President Trump. He's endorsing you over George P. Bush. Here's what he said here. Ken is strong on crime, border security, the Second Amendment, election integrity, and above all, our Constitution. He loves our military and our vets, and is going to take a patriot like Ken Paxton to advance America First policies and to make America great again. Did he give you a hint that this was coming when you guys had that huddle up at the border a couple weeks ago?
Oh, absolutely. I've talked to him over the last couple months. I would say since February, I knew it was coming. I didn't know the timing, but he always told me, trust me on the timing, it'll all work out. And I certainly appreciate it. It's an honor. He is definitely, in my lifetime, the best president that I've seen, get more done in 4 years than any president I've seen. And I think that's why he's the gold standard for endorsements. That's why every Republican in every primary wants that endorsement. Yeah,
well, I mean, everyone does want to get that endorsement. In fact, some people even pretend like they have it without having it, drawing a warning from the president. I mean, you know, I guess this was kind of a foregone conclusion with George P. Bush in the race. But I want to get your reaction, too, because he did seem to kind of coalesce around President Trump there in the end. Obviously, he wanted that endorsement, too.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt. I mean, any Republican, as I said, it's a gold standard. Any Republican that's in a race would like to have that endorsement, because a lot of times endorsements don't mean a lot. But when you've got it from the leader of the Republican Party, who many Republicans view as one of the greatest presidents in our lifetime, if not the greatest president, that means something. And I think that's why so many people, you know, really want that endorsement.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to get your take on something real quick here. I have about 30 seconds. But there was recently an opinion piece, I guess you can call that, written from the American Civil Liberties Union that says, do black Americans have the right to bear arms? You know, as an advocate of the Second Amendment, I would imagine you take some issue with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard that narrative before. That's a new idea, I guess, that somehow the Second Amendment was put in there to be a racist thing. The reality is that's completely made up. The founders were putting it in there not to protect any particular person. They put it in there to protect us from the government. And these rights that we have are not granted by the government. The Declaration of Independence said they're granted by our Creator, and we all have a right to defend ourselves against an overbearing, out-of-control government.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do indeed. Ken Paxton, great to see you. Thank you so much.
Hi, Emma Reckenberg here. If you like this video, there's a whole lot more to see on Newsmax TV. You can watch for free right here on our YouTube live stream and be the first one here each time our experts break down real news. Just hit that subscribe button, ring the bell icon, and stay with us on America's fastest growing cable news channel, Newsmax TV.